Hello everyone. A couple weeks ago I made a video about a patch notes that they had. It was the Fish Flingers revamp and a bunch of other things in the patch notes there, and I got some good responses, so I thought I'd make another one. Unfortunately, the patch notes since then have not really had all that much in them, but this week there is a decent number of fixes, so I thought I'd talk about this one. I have the entire patch notes on the screen throughout the video, scrolling slowly. Yeah, sorry about not having more interesting footage. I should really go record some just stock footage that I can put in the background of videos like this, but that's for future videos. If you don't want to look at the patch notes on the screen or listen to me talk about them, you can of course check on the forums for the patch notes thread, or you can just take a look at the picture that I have of it in the description. But anyway, getting on into it. So first off, they did a lot of Solomon store fixes and slight revamps, so things like making extreme raging potions and juju potions work with the Solomon general store herblore animation. They made a few changes to the graphical outfits so that they work with more things, not really anything major, but just some Solomon fixes, so hopefully that'll clear up a few problems if people had any. I don't really know, I haven't heard of any of those problems really. They also, this is a weird change because it's been out for so long. In Artie Castle, there was a random bed in a hallway. I mean, I haven't gone in there in years, but it's sort of strange that they'd fix that now. It's in the hallway that has a black scimitar on it. People used to actually pick up that black scimitar and wait for it to respawn. I remember that a long time ago, but yeah, I haven't been in there in ages. Let's see. Next, food is now wiped away when restarting any of the Fremi sagas. No biggie there. I'm not really sure why that matters. This one is actually, I definitely support this. Hans will now tell non-members how many days they have left till they can claim a veteran's cape. They still need membership to claim the cape, of course. That's just how Jagex is, but still better than nothing, I guess. And there's really no reason why non-members shouldn't be able to tell how many days they've played. So yeah, sure, that's good. Next, the Boogie Bow can now be reclaimed from Diango or toy boxes, and I'm surprised this took so long. Jagex is usually pretty on schedule with getting the holiday items in your player-owned house or with Diango, but for some reason the Boogie Bow took a lot longer, but I'm glad they did this. People were a bit worried that it would be a discontinued item and that people who had destroyed theirs would be out of luck and not be able to get it back ever, so I'm glad they've gotten around to this, so that's good. Next, this one is a bit weird. I guess it's to prevent people from trolling, but it's that you can no longer place hunting traps on top of the pillars in Blink's room. Blink is the dungeoneering boss in Warped Floors, for anyone who didn't know. He sort of runs around when you have to make these pillars go up and he runs into them. So I guess hunting traps would just get in the way and look sort of odd, but yeah, still a little bit strange. And yeah, that's really it. There are a few other very minor things, like dead goutweed farming patches now have a clear option. I'm not sure why they didn't before. I guess you could still use a spade on them to clear them, but yeah, that's a little weird. I don't really know anyone who's ever farmed the goutweed. I know you had to get a goutweed tuber for that one quest, but yeah, besides that, I don't think it's really worth it anymore. Maybe back years ago, but not anymore. So anyway, if you'd like to see the rest of the patch notes, if you haven't been watching the screen, you can always take a look at the picture link of them in the description, and that's everything. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed.